has not taken any action against them. Arti Agarwal and Krishank Mane coming to you. Thank you for your patience. Krishank Mane, the question to the Telangana Rashtra Samiti, even as Mr. KCR says it's the BJP which is vitiating the atmosphere, the law has to be equal against hate. If a Raja Singh is arrested and he is put for public disorder and whatever the charges against him, those who are coming out on the streets, they should not be over a phone call released. And those who are calling for beheading should also be acted upon.
Well, there is no bias at all, Anand. Let me make it clear that Honorable Chief Minister has just in a public meeting has spoken about it also, that as long as KCRG is there, peace should prevail, because our priority, we have 3 tasks right now. One, to ensure that there is no communal disharmony, because 2 events are there ahead. One is the Friday, we do not want any kind of disturbances in Hyderabad. And in just 5 to 6 days from now, we have the Ganesh Chaturthi, which is massively celebrated as Ganga Jamuni Tezi between Hindus and Muslims here in Hyderabad. So we do not want any disturbance. Simultaneously, we are cracking down all the mobs who have gathered, who are continuing to gather. Your package initially has shown the statements very clearly that 150 people have been detained, irrespective of their communities or their religions or their passions. Mobs are not being allowed to gather. And coming to the sloganeering, it is absolutely condemnable. One, Mr. Kashyap has already been booked, has been arrested. Rashid Khan, as you have mentioned, yes, he's been booked, he'll be arrested. All those who have given these slogans.
Feroz Khan is not behind bars. Feroz Khan is not behind bars. Zafar Khan is not behind bars. Nasreen Sultana not behind bars yet. And Gulzar Khaus is also not behind. She actually carried her child and made her child chanted. She should have been behind bars first, under POCSO also. But she is not yet behind bars. Those visuals are still there. And this was at Charminar, where she made a child chant bigoted and hate rants. Yes,
Anand, last time when I sat in Zaka's show, just maybe 26-30 hours ago, I assured that arrests will be there regarding the sloganeering of beheading. And we have, I continue. Why I am coming and sitting here? Because yes, we've begun the arrests, the cases are being booked. So kindly, the police is doing their job. All are being arrested because we have Raja Singh again giving a statement today, saying that, giving a call that come all of you join me. See, one thing we'd like to mention is, one comedian has come and done his show and gone. If there was any objectionable incidences or any statements in that show, they should have gone to the court, or please put those in air. Those who have participated in the show, no one has objected regarding this show now. But post consequence of that, Raja Singh comes out and speaks in the video. It is nowhere related to the show. If he had any issue legally with the show, he should have taken the legal way. But by provoking through these statements, he has been the abettor of crime.
I'll tell you, Krishank Mane, anybody who makes derogatory, objectionable comment should be acted upon. But the alacrity that's been shown with Raja Singh is not being shown with Nasreen Sultana, Zafar Khan, Gulzar House, and even Abdau Kashyap. It's after 48 hours that you have decided to move on him. Even Feroz Khan from the Congress party, who turned around and said, we will go and physically hit Raja Singh if you don't arrest him. Where is he? And he's brazenly invoking it and further doing it. You have not said anything. So Raja Singh puts out a video, Telangana police react like that. It's instant reaction.
Anand, you are counting
it's like muscle memory.
You are also counting the time.
No. I'm asking you.
See,
I am requesting, I am only saying one thing, sir. If any, then you should not, because somebody is a political partner, somebody who's an affiliate, you worked with them in government.
Do not.
You can't have favors. You can't have people saying, I have called them and I have made them, ensured their release.
No, please, do not talk like a BJP person.
No, I'm asking you, sir. It should not be allowed.
Because they do not have.
Is Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi not on a phone call telling AIMIM people and them saying that we have been released? Are there not people like Zafar Qadri who have put out saying at the instance, at the behest, as the instructions of Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi and Akbaruddin Owaisi, we are conducting these protests and we have taken to the streets? He's tweeted this.
I have a question for you. Has he released the people who have given the slogans of beheading? Straight question. Has he released the people who have given slogans of
beheading? So they have not yet been arrested. They have not yet been arrested. AIMIM members have not been suspended from the party, and they have not yet been arrested.
Anand, when Telangana police, Hyderabad police have arrested 150 people, communities or religions were not asked. Police has taken it to task.
Sir.
Whosoever, be it lathi charge, or be it dispersing the crowds, or be it being them detained. We are not working on community base. Everyone,
sir,
you want to identify the people, please.
Syed Sohail Qadri, sir, I'm just putting, I've got a tweet. Krishank ji and Mr. Waris Pathan. This is Syed Sohail Qadri, member AIMIM. That's his Twitter handle. Syed Sohail Qadri, corporator AIMIM, strong protest against derogatory remarks on Prophet Muhammad. And on the instruction of Barrister Asaduddin Owaisi Sahab, MP and President AIMIM, and Akbaruddin Owaisi Sahab, floor leader TS Assembly. This is his tweet. In the video that is put, he is saying, hang Raja Singh.
BJYM protesters who protested near the comedian show also were released.
No,
we are detaining and
sir,
we are releasing them.
Anybody who
according to the
what,
court,
what
the
I am
court
trying to
will
say,
send to the
what
jail.
I am trying to say
Police
is,
will not send to the jail.
detaining
the court will
somebody over a protest and releasing them is one point, and then turning around and people who are saying hang somebody, get violent against somebody,
they will be
behead somebody.
They are being booked.
They have not yet been. It's happening in super
arrested,
slow-mo. If I were to say it's in super slow-mo, the other is in fast mode. So that's why it should be. Is that fair? Okay.
Making a news.
Let take your point. Your point taken. Let Arti Agarwal convincing.
But for police or for the government, peace is important. Ensuring that the mob doesn't.
Not for police, sir. For everybody. For everybody, peace is important.
No.
For everybody, peace is important, and peace is important only when there is a sense of justice being delivered equanimously, and that the law.
Today, this situation wouldn't have happened, Anand. If not for Raja Singh's video, we wouldn't have been debating this issue.
Sir, my point is. We are not
discussing this.
No. Please. If not, don't. Sir, no matter who says what, are you trying to then justify Sartan se juda? Are you trying to justify calls for beheading?
We are arresting them, but.
My point is, Krishank Mane.
BJP has given a reason for these people who
Krishank Mane. You cannot say. No, correct. I am just saying, sir, please, everybody is in the right. Everybody has the right. Even I will join the protest against somebody who insults anybody's religion or faith. I will join the protest. But that doesn't give them a handle to say, because you insulted me, I am going to call for your beheading. That doesn't give. I am going to call for. No, that's what. And so the law has to look at both people. You please act against Raja Singh, but act against Nasreen Sultana, Gujarat and Zafar. That's my point. Arti Agarwal.
So, can I finally speak?
Yes, please.
So, my simple question is T. Raja Singh's freedom of speech less than Munawar Faruqi's freedom of speech? That is question number one. Second question is that Mr. TRS spokesperson was just saying that, people did not say that Munawar Faruqui offended the Hindus in any way, whereas we have video recording of him openly insulting Hindu deities. Now, what is he exactly expecting?
RTG, do not misrepresent facts.
Krishank Mane, let us speak and then you counter, please, because she heard you all patiently.
You cannot misrepresent facts, Anand bhai.
Please counter her. Let her give her another 35-40 seconds. Let her complete and then you please counter. Yeah.
Please do not interrupt me.
Yeah, Arti. Go ahead, please. Complete.
When we have open videos, what does he want? Does he want Hindus to come out on the street and threaten others, just like how these Latwanda Juda people are doing? Even when they get the point, there is enough on social media to condemn Munawar Faruqui. No Hindu is approving of his statements or his so-called comedy. Are these people deaf? These people come and sit here on the show and lie through their teeth, thinking as if the public is fools. You take us as fools. We have everything in the public domain. Who are you trying to block over here?
Yes,
all of these people. AIMIM and TRS people. Yes, it was will go to the court. Of course he will go to the court. But why are you not doing your job?
Made any derogatory remarks? Oh, you're talking about the old video or the Hyderabad show?
I'm not talking about the
if it is really the Hyderabad show, please give us that evidence. Please share that
We
evidence.
will give you the
Because
evidence and
in
we
the
will go to
Hyderabad show,
court.
we
But
haven't
the
got the
point,
video.
the question remains that the
See, you're talking to a
people are
Hyderabad
not freedom
politician,
of
you're talking
speech.
to government
That
of
P. Raja
Telangana.
Singh.
Do not talk
No,
about
please,
something which has
do not
happened in
keep
Maharashtra,
shouting.
something
Okay,
which
do
has
not
happened
keep
in
shouting
Gujarat.
while I'm talking. You have had
No.
enough time to talk.
Do not
You have had
talk
enough time
about
to
what
say what you want
but
to
here
say.
is the
Okay,
case.
please say
Okay,
what
1 minute.
happened in Hyderabad.
No,
show.
Krishang
Anand,
Mane,
you should
Krishang Mane,
understand
Krishang Mane,
my
Krishang Mane,
question.
Krishang Mane, 1
You should
minute.
understand
Krishang
my
Mane, 1
question.
minute.